Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to our assessment training on 3rd of July. We couldn't connect on 1st and 2nd, so we are recording this call and what happened with the previous things which were being set up for the welcome. Just I want to recap on it and we are expecting some emails to go out. What happened, let's see. So data extension and meanwhile if you have questions let me know. So first thing is I'll go to master and we know that we have 20 records in it on different dates and we are expecting the emails to go out on the respective dates. So let's take an example based on this date and sign up date. 27th, it's good, 28, 29, 30, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Today it is 3rd. We are expecting the email to go out to Gautam. Okay, we are expecting the email to go out to anyone who has signed up date yesterday. But for a couple of days, emails are going out only to Chandra Prasad. Why? Because I did not refresh them manually. You can see all the emails have gone out and it's gone out. But let us see under phase one. We have 20 people. This is good. It's 12:30 when the automation runs. If the automation has executed yesterday, we are expecting the sign up date as July 1st. Since this data extension has to be refreshed manually, from couple of days, only the email is going out to only one person, which is 29th June. Let's see that and let's understand what happened with that problem. Okay. So 28, 29, 31 to let's see these three of them. 30th, 1st, 2nd. There are 3 job IDs. There are multiple ways of checking. Let me check with the date 2nd. I'll click and open this in the tracking tab. Now I'll click and open this number, which is hyperlink 1. And it is still sending the email to 29th June, which is chandra.prasad.raju.yadav. Why? Because when the automation executed, according to the automation, it will send. I will open this in a new tab. Same, email studio. I'll open the automation studio in the new tab. Okay. Let me show you. Understand this one, what happened. This is the data extension to which the email is going out every day based on the configuration which is being done. The configuration which is being done is this email will be sent to this data extension. This data extension has only one record, and this record is of Chandra Prasad, that too with the date. And this data extension is filtered data extension. You can see the mouse pointer, which is running on this data extension as source. Today minus 1 day. Today minus 1 day. Today is 3rd, minus 1 day is 2nd. Since it was not refreshed manually, the email was only going out to one email address, which is this one. So I will refresh this today. And what is the expected output? Anyone who is having a sign up date, July 2nd will be a part of this. It will not refresh manually. Refresh it, click it, and then go to the records. Now this is good. Today is July 3rd. Today minus 1 day means it is July 2nd, 2024. Today, the expected email to go out is for Gautam. But since the email was not sent to the rest of the other people, I will change this only for today with the help of exact dates. Email was sent only to 29, right? Sign up date. That is Chandraprasad, 28. So I will take sign up date is equal to specific date, which is 2nd, or I'll go with multiple one. Sign up date is equal to 1st. Sign up date is equal to 30th. Sign up date is equal to 29. Let's see whether we get all of them. And it should be OR condition here. You can see. So click on this, save and refresh. Let's see. Okay, now I have 4 records. 30, 1, 2, 3. This is good. Sign up date is 29, 30, 1 and 2. Tomorrow it will run as we know it. That is fine, but I have to refresh it manually. I have to refresh this manually. Don't forget that I have to change this also. It will be sent to Abdul, Akash, Giri and Gautam. Okay. And why did I make that change? Because they have not received the welcome email. They have not received the welcome email. Since they have not received the welcome email, I'm making this change and I'll be sending them through automation. So I'll go back to my automation. Since the automation will run every day at 12:30 p.m. For today, I will pause it and I will run this manually. I will run this manually. Why did I do this change? Because the email was only going out to Chandraprasad. That is the reason I made this change. I paused it and I activated it. I executed with the help of run once concept. Run once concept. And all of them will be receiving the email. And there will be 4 people who will be receiving the email. Let's understand the sign up date part, and then today is 3rd. We are expecting only to send it to the one who signed up for 2nd, 1st, 30th and 29th. That is the reason manually I changed the date. So all of them have received it. So I'll go back. If I activate it now, it will once again send the email to all the 4 people. That is the reason I'll be editing the start date as tomorrow instead of this. We can change it. That's not an issue. So tomorrow, and it will be at 9:30 a.m. From hereafter, the team has decided to send it at 9 o'clock. But I will make a lot of changes. So it is recommending to send, use the recommended time. This one. Use the recommended time. You can use this daily, once, never sending. Done. Save it. Now I want to improvise this automation. I don't want to run this manually. For now, I'll just activate anyhow. It is running from tomorrow. It will not run today. Now, let us understand the problem. Problem is, Chandraprasad should log in every day, should refresh the data manually, correct? Then only the email will go out. According to the setup, actual setup was sign up date, this is the filter D, and this filter D has to be refreshed manually. So when you use a date like this, it is exact. We can use relative date. today, today plus, today minus, or so I'll be going today minus sign up date is equal to today minus 1 day. If you don't select account time zone, it will be in CST time zone. What is CST? CST time zone means it will be in central time zone of USA, and it will be only checking for those dates, which will be a problem. Try to check with these two and move on. So remember this account time zone has to be selected whenever you are selecting relative dates. We will discuss on these things in detail. So this is just a glimpse of it. I'll just click on save and refresh, and we'll be getting only one record. As you people know, the email will not go out today. It has already been sent manually, and it should be taking care of it. Hereafter, I want it to be automated. So when you want it to be automated, that is this refresh button, I don't want to click it. So to do that, you have to go to Automation Studio and create filter activity. You have to create filter activity. Let me explain about that. Today I have done it once. Today I'll be doing it. Okay. So today it is 3rd of July, and today we'll be discussing filter activity. Okay. Today we'll be discussing on filter activity. Projects, notes, filter activity. What is filter activity? It is an activity in Automation Studio. Activity, what is activity? Activity is a task for Marketing Cloud to execute. If you ask someone, if someone is asking you a question, what is an activity? Activity is a task for Marketing Cloud to execute. Like email send activity, SQL activity, email send activity, SQL activity, filter activity, import activity, wait activity, verification activity, file transfer activity, data extract activity, at least you should name this. Email send activity, SQL activity, filter activity, import activity, wait verification activity, file transfer activity, script activity. Okay. In your interviews, you should at least answer these activities. Send email, data copy or import, file transfer, which is now known as the import activity, data copy, data extract activity, SQL filter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have to at least answer 7 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 of them are wait and verification activity. At least you should be in a position to answer these activities and explain them. Okay. Now we are trying to discuss on filter activity. Filter activity, if you want to create it, there are 3 steps. Step 1, create data filter in Email Studio. Create filter activity using data filter give a name give a name for D, that is filter D, while creating filter activity. So first step, you have to create a data filter. Second step, you need to create a filter activity using data filter from second step. That is step one. Third step, you have to give a name. You have to give a unique name. Give a unique name for D while creating filter activity. Step four, which is optional. Use this filter activity in Automation Studio, in automation, to refresh the data, which will be an automated one. So these are the four steps what you people have to create so that you people can create the filter activity. So this is what I'll be creating today so that we will be using in our welcome email sending. So this is what I'll be creating today. So this will be based on exactly the same thing what I did before, but it will be automated. I will be not refreshing them manually. So what I have to do, I have to go to Email Studio, subscribers. You have this option called data filter. Last but one option under subscribers tab, you will click on it. Why are we doing this? We don't want to create or refresh manually. So I'll create a separate folder for this called welcome. Waiting for the new folder option. And now, since I know exactly where I have to do it, I'll be doing it on master data extension, this one. Okay. So we have sign up date there. I'll go to welcome data filter folder. On the right top, I'll click on create. I'll be creating it on data extension. Profile attributes we never discussed, don't worry. Data extension. And now I'll be selling it on master. It's the same screen of what you see. Sign up date is equal to today minus 1 day with account aggregate. Exactly the same filter. I'll name it as welcome data filter. So to make it very clear, this is phase one data. Welcome phase one data filter. I usually name it after whatever I create. If it is automation, I'll name it as automation. If it is filter activity, if it is email, everything, I'll just name it like this. This is welcome phase one data filter. I'll click on it. So this will be our automation, which will be ending. So welcome phase one. So this is data filter. So data filter name, let me name it. It is welcome phase one data. This is step one. You have to do this. Step one. Step two, you have to create a filter activity in Automation Studio. Create filter activity using data filter in Automation Studio. You have to relate whatever you were doing manually. Now it will be taken care by. This is welcome phase one filter activity. This is the name, and observe the name. Name will be having spaces when you're creating anything other than data extension. So this is the data filter. And then I'll be creating an Automation Studio activity. Activities. So if I don't have the filter, never forget to create a folder, welcome folder. I'll be creating a filter activity. You'll name it. This is very important. Name is okay, folder location, and very importantly, you should pick the right data filter. If you do mistake here, it's your mistake. If you do a mistake here, it's your mistake. If you select the wrong data filter, you'll get the wrong results. So welcome folder, welcome phase one data filter. Next, you have to name this. This is the third and very important step. Give a unique name for your DE while creating filter activity in this step. You have to give a name that should not be existing in Marketing Cloud at all. So to make it simpler, I'll be naming like this: auto underscore welcome underscore FDE. I'll explain you what is this name. Let me explain it, how and why I'm doing this. Auto means it is managed by Automation Studio. FDE stands for filtered data extension. Filtered data extension. You can name anything in between, that is your wish. Chandra Prasad, is it a rule? No. You can follow your own convention. I'm using this one so that it is easy for me to recognize. This is my DE name, data extension name, which is not now present. It will be created after this step. Remember, this DE is not present. It will be created after I click the button finish. I click the button finish. Now you can see the activity, and there should be a data extension, and that data extension should be created in the folder of master. Why? Because that is where the data filter is residing. Let me show you that. So don't search in anywhere else. It is very simple and easy. Go to your welcome folder of data filter, go to welcome phase one, and know which one is the source. The source of the data extension, this filter, is dependent on this source. You can also click here, it will take you to master DE. Okay. And this is the folder where you will find your filtered DE, the new filter DE, which is created now. Okay, 12:28 a.m. means it is in CST time zone, creation date. Okay. So this data extension will be refreshed automatically. I don't have to do this. Since this is ready, now it's time for me to also personalize my email. So this will be populated. You will see this in action. What is the next step? Use this activity in your automation. So now let's connect the dots. I'll go to automation, and now my automation will be improvised. Instead of I doing that refreshing thing, it will be done by automation. So I'll click on this. Now the email sending should be changed. I have to pause this automation because I want to add the filter as step one. And this will be my filter. So now this filter activity will use this data filter. It will refresh it and it will place the results in this DE. Now this DE should be used in our email sending. This should be used in our email sending. Before using this, I would like to improvise my email with personalization. Since there is no personalization, I'll go to my data extensions first. I will take the first name as personalization, master folder, auto FTE, auto welcome FTE. You know that it is empty. I will not do anything. That will be refreshed manually. That is with the help of Automation Studio, not manually. So this first name will be personalized. First, let me personalize it so that they will receive the first name, and also I will be changing the from name. I'll go to welcome folder. Okay, master, content block, emails, welcome emails here. And now we have welcome email one, June 28. This is the one which I want to improvise. I'll click on this. And since we don't have personalization in the body or others, everyone is receiving as Chandra. So I'll click on edit icon, edit content. Let me personalize it here. You can do it in two ways. If you know how to do it, double percentage, first name, double percentage, comma, space. And at the beginning, I'll be typing hello. Hello, first name. Welcome to Northern Hello Fitness. Complete your profile information. And here also, I will be personalizing it. Hello, double percentage, first name, double percentage, comma. This is the format of typing your personalization. So now it will display first name from the DE from which you are sending the email. This is better. And last, everyone from hereafter will be sending it from your default commercial send classification. And all the emails will be having your from name rather than this one. I'll change this and I'll show you that. Don't worry. My email is ready. My data part is ready with automation. Now it's time to make sure that the automation also refers to the email properly. Okay. So to do that, I have to just edit the existing activity. We have this activity which will take care of sending the email based on your automation. Go to activities, welcome phase one. I'll just ensure that I'm improvising it. I'll click on edit on the right top. Select the message. So when you make changes, try to reconfirm whether it is working as expected or not. So it is welcome, emails. This is the email. So I'll select this. Welcome email 1 June 28. Next. This is good. This is good. Everything looks good. This default commercial, this is also good. No changes. But the target DE will be changed. Now the target DE will be master. Under master, it will be okay. What happened? So we don't have that sendable. What happened to my target DE? Since it was a copy, since it is a copy of your master, whether you say or if you don't, remember that data filter source will be used to create this DE. Now you should be wondering, what is the data extension fields? Data extension fields is exactly the same fields coming from the source. Who is the source for this DE? The source is master. Master DE fields will be copied, but not the data. It is not sendable or it is not testable. Because of this, even that DE is not sendable. So master DE, most of the time we will not use it. We'll be using something like this, like filtered query DEs. So now I'll change this to, and ID will be used as subscriber key. You can use email, but we'll try to understand the implications of it later. ID is my unique field, which will be used as subscriber key, not subscriber ID. Okay. We'll discuss about subscriber ID. Remember, any field from your DE which is unique will be used as subscriber key only in send relationship. This is your send relationship. Which field should be copied into all subscriber key? 17th May recording. Watch that. ID will be used as subscriber key. Now this is sendable, but not the master. This sendable DE, now it can be used in your Automation Studio send email activity. Now let us go to activity. Welcome phase 1. I have to edit this again. I have to pick the right message again. Don't forget to do that, because I have to change even the data extension. Currently the data extension used. So this is the email what I want to send. Next. So this is the name. You can see subject line. It is still not updated. Let's see. We need to test this time. Then data extension master. Now you can see this one because it is sendable, and I'll be selecting the welcome emails as my publication list. Next, change the folder. So still it is welcome. Perfect. Next, and select the checkbox. Now you can see the subject line is still showing as what it used to be before. Let me click on finish, and then let me reconfirm whether it is changed or not. If it is not changed, body is changed, but not the subject line. So what you will do in this case is you have to select a different message. Understand this, you have to do this. Select welcome email to. Next. Next, next, finish. Now the subject line is changed, okay? But I have to bring it back, okay? I just wanted to make the people understand that if you change it, if it is not changed, okay? Now I'll bring back our welcome email 1. Okay, let me show you. This is welcome email to June 13, 2024. Let's get to know each other. We noticed that. So this is not the actual email. I wanted this to be changed intentionally so that we are on the same page. I have changed the subject line. I have changed the body. Body got affected, but subject line was not. That is the reason I changed it and saved it. Now you can see you would like to replace your current subject line and pre-header with following pre-header and false. Correct. You're right. Now it is updated. Master D, this is correct. Auto welcome D, welcome emails as the publication list. This is also correct. Folder is correct. Next, and then finish. Now this looks good. Body looks good. Subject line looks good. And I'll go back to my welcome phase 1. Now I'll just delete this since it's a new configuration, and I will rebring the send email activity. The same one. Now reconfirm the name, subject line, body, and the others looks good. But I have one more issue. For some reason, if this automation doesn't have any records, there might be a scenario that there are no people, right? That is one thing which we need to keep in mind, just to know that and understand it. So we'll have to run this automation for a couple of days. We will end up and we'll use this verification activity once we encounter that issue. Now it's just time to save and then activate. Having confidence in running, so if you can set notification settings, that is also good. Specify your email address since a lot of emails are going out. So I'll be just, so let's see the results every day when we connect for this. Now I'm expecting this automation to run starting from tomorrow till this month. Okay. I just don't want to keep using this because team has decided we will have an improvised automation or journey. So this end date will be first. Now, when you are selecting the end date, remember that you should select 1 day extra. Now, this journey or this automation should run on 31st also. So that is the reason you have to select one additional date. This automation will stop when it turns 1st of August, means 31st of July, 11 o'clock, 59th minute PM, tick, 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 tick. When it comes to 12 o'clock, that is 12:00 AM, 1st of August, automation will stop. So don't select the date when you want to complete it. Please do select the date which is of next day. Okay, that is August 1st. This automation will run and it will be stopped on 30th. 30th, 12:30, 9 o'clock, it will run. But our data is only till 15th or 16th. We have something to learn there also. I'll just activate it for now. Will let us understand the problem. When we encounter it, then we will see it. What is the expected output from tomorrow? This automation should run at line 11 AM every day starting from tomorrow. And we are expecting this automation to refresh and send the email to this DE at 9 o'clock or 9:11 AM. That DE should have data based on sign up date -1. So let me explain the expected output from tomorrow. We are expecting this master data extension to be refreshed and it should take records from sign up date. So tomorrow it is July 4th. We are expecting the email to go out to Kiran, that is Guru Kiran tomorrow, Harsha day after, and exactly same way it will be going to Darshan, Kavya, Kaushik, and the last email will be sent on 16th. 16 -1 will be 50. After that, what will happen? That's what we need to analyze and understand. When we connect, we'll keep seeing whether it is going correctly or not. Good. So this is our phase 1, and we are good. We are expecting only to send it till 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. We'll analyze and check what could be done better. But this is the expected one. But in real world, we'll be getting on a daily basis. I've added all of them all together only once. Okay. Just a minute. Let me stop. So this is what phase 1 automation or the journey looks like, or automation basically for welcome.